Hello, we are live and we are with you. Hello, welcome to the webinar.
Welcome. We're so excited to get started very soon.
Yeah, so go ahead and type in the right box where you're hanging out. You'll see some instructions there to turn your speakers up. Also, if you're not hearing us real well, to exit the webinar and then come back in. So hopefully that'll be helpful if there's any tech issues. The screen might be a little blurry at the beginning of the presentation, but it gets better as Google Hangout starts warming up, so don't worry about that. And the replay is even better, but I think we'll have everything smooth tonight, right, Julie?
Yep, and we are hanging out here tonight from our office in Los Angeles, and we'd love to hear where you all are hanging out from. So why don't you go ahead and type in the chat box as you come in where you're hanging out from, your name and where you are.
Right, so we're right. Like I said, we're hanging out in Los Angeles. It's a beautiful day. I see people are making their way in. We like to give a little time to let all our attendees join us. So go ahead and let us know where you're hanging out, and we'd love to hear from you. So, and then we're going to get underway in just a couple of minutes. Oh, hello. We've got some people.
Got Marie from Ohio. Welcome, Marie.
And we've got Julie from Baltimore and
another Julie.
Louise, hello, and Susan in Ohio, and Mark is in Texas.
And we see Gabrielle in San Francisco, Carl in North Carolina. Welcome. Welcome, Gabrielle and Carl.
Hello, Bob in Colorado Springs.
Hi,
thumbs
Bob.
up. Simone is in Las Vegas. Katie is in Missouri. Hello, welcome. This is awesome. I can't wait to get started, right?
Cannot wait. And it looks like we're really all over the country. And last time we had a webinar, we had people all around the world. So let's see who else joins us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to get started in just a minute here. Laura, hi there. You're in Carlton, Virginia. Hello and welcome.
Did we say Kate in Missouri?
What's that?
Katie's
in Missouri. Hello. Hello. Oh, and Louise is in Chicago.
And Joan is in Colorado.
And Diane is in Mesa, Arizona. Hello, over here on our side of the coast, as well as Emmerich is in Portland. We've got such great information to share, and we're going to get underway. Hey, Kevin's in Ohio. Welcome, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Diane's hanging out in Mesa, Arizona. Oh, did I already mention that? No, I think, yeah, okay.
Came in twice.
Yeah, it came in twice, didn't it? Great. So we're just underway. Julie's having a drink of water, I see.
Yes,
feeling better now? Yeah.
Clearing the throat, getting ready to talk.
We've got a lot to share. So, hey, George in Michigan, welcome. I wonder if that's George from the program, the certification program. But welcome, welcome, welcome. This is great. We're going to get underway in just a second here. A couple minutes past the hour, so I'm thinking maybe we should get going. What do you think?
That sounds great. That sounds really great.
Okay, great. So let me start it up. It is George. Hey, George, welcome.
Good guess, good guess.
Our certified Juice Group practitioner right here with us. The name of the presentation here is How to Make a Lucrative Income as a Juicing Coach Without Breaking the Bank or Years of School. And just some basic webinar housekeeping before we begin.
Well, first of all, we want to thank you for joining us. I mean, we know your time is extremely valuable, and there's probably a lot of other things you could be doing right now, but you're going to be really happy that you decided to join us because we're going to share with you some incredible opportunities available in the field of juicing.
So go ahead and grab a notepad and pen. Go ahead, and there's potentially some life-changing information coming your way. You're not going to want to miss a beat. So go ahead. We'll give you a second for that. Turn off your TV and cell phone, your other competing browsers, iPhone for the next hour or so because we've got some incredible information coming your way. One thing is we are going to close the chat room for now. It'll be opened up throughout the night sporadically. Yeah, I think, did it close, Julie? We're going to open it up, especially for question and answers towards the end of the evening. And as you know, we've got some surprises. So we're going to share some staggering realities and illuminate the possibilities for you to make a highly lucrative career through juicing. We're also going to train you on this webinar to move forward and start on your career path today. So we're going to give you some real tools that you can use right out the gate. And along those lines, we're going to make a special offer that can actually propel you along the path.
It's very exciting. Now, stick around because as we promised, we are going to be giving away our #1 recommended juicer, and that's the TriBest slow start during this webinar. Now, this particular juicer is actually the juicer that Steve and I use every day for our juices, and we absolutely love it. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it. But right now, you may be asking yourself, why did I tune in today? What is a juicing coach? So let's explain.
Well, let's define it. Juice coaching is a new health field designed to meet the growing opportunity to use juicing as a modality to help others get healthy, regain their vibrancy, and increase longevity. Break it down in other words. A juicing coach is a wellness authority and supportive mentor who motivates people to cultivate positive health choices through daily juicing and cleansing programs and carry over these skills to make healthier food choices. I mean, that's it, in a definition.
In a nutshell.
But let's talk a little about us. I'm Steve Prusak.
And I'm Julie Prusak on the left.
Okay, and together we are Juice Guru. The author, actually, of a best-selling book on juice cleansing, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Juice Fasting. We are together the founders of Veg World magazine, which has been a 5-star rated magazine in Apple's newsstand for years. It's now owned by Ed and Mandy Smith, and it's phenomenal. And actually, this presentation will be in the next issue, so you might be tuning in and listening to Veg World and watching us today or now, I don't know. But we are also the producers of Jay Kordich, the Juice Man School of Juicing, and host Juice Guru Radio on iHeartRadio, which is actually the only juicing show on the iHeartRadio network that goes out to millions of subscribers on that one network alone.
Now, together, we authored a groundbreaking book called Juice Guru, and that, excited to say, is going to be released April 1st through Robert Rose Publishers. And we are the most excited about launching our new web TV show, Juice Guru TV, and that's going to be later this month.
We also developed the most comprehensive app on juicing ever developed, the Juice Guru Solution. But enough about us. Let's talk more specifically now about some of the people we've trained and some of the incredible things they're doing now.
Right, so let's start with Babette Davis, for example. She's from Southern California, and she's been able to incorporate a successful juicing business into her restaurant. She serves a low-income community of color that doesn't normally have ready access to highly nutritious organic foods like fresh juices. And Babette says, Juice Guru improved my business in countless ways. And then there's Musette Rosenstand. Now, she's in the process of opening her own juice cleanse retreat on a small Danish island in the Baltic Sea. That sounds so exciting. I can't wait to go. And Musette says, thanks to Juice Guru, I am now opening my own fasting healing retreat center.
We've also trained juice coaches who are working in their communities. For example, Rob Polin of Southern New Jersey, who is currently developing a practice coaching children to start drinking juice to improve in school, excel in athletics, and grow stronger and healthier. Like Rob says, thanks to Juice Guru, I plan to bring juicing to children all over the United States.
That's a really noble goal. Very exciting. Now, some of our juice coaches are growing their businesses online by creating virtual juicing programs. For example, Nico and Kathleen, who you see here, are launching a virtual juicing program that can help people all over the world. They say we created a business we had only dreamt about. Now, these are just 4 examples of the nearly 100 students we've trained on how to build a lucrative career, inspiring others to live a healthy life. Now, there are many other ways to make money with juice coaching, and we're going to get to that in a few minutes.
Okay, on this webinar, we're going to share with you the 3 secrets of juice coaching. And we're going to show you how you can get paid to help others live their most vibrant, healthy, best life possible. I mean, imagine what that'll be like. Most people are unhappy with their jobs. They're not living their passions or feel like they're truly helping other people. I know what that's like. But what if you could live your passion, spreading the message of health, helping to change the world while making a good living at it?
Now, on this webinar, we're going to share some crucial tools that you'll need to be able to break out of that 9-to-5 and achieve ultimate success. We're also going to take it a step further, and we're going to actually train you on this webinar to use low-cost ideas to get you started juice coaching today. Now, does that sound good to you? And if it does, we're going to open the chat box. Why don't you go ahead and type a yes in the box on the right side of your screen. But right now, you might be asking, well, is this webinar for me? Well, this webinar is for you if, for example...
I'm not seeing any yeses. The chat room is open, just so you know. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing them coming now. There's that 30-second delay.
That's right. So we might not
Gabrielle
see
said yes. Diane says yes. Kevin says yes. So let's find out, is this for you?
Great. So it's for them. Let's see if it's for you.
Okay.
It's for you if you're at a crossroads in your career and you want to work for yourself and live your passion. It's for you if you're a health coach and you want to enrich your practice further. It's also for you if you're a fitness trainer and you want your clients to experience fast, life-changing results.
I'm seeing all the yeses come in. That's great. This is for you if you're a yoga instructor and you want to work with clients to reach a deeper level of mind, spirit, body growth. This is for you if you're a healthcare practitioner and you want to facilitate total holistic client healing with your patients. Or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or dad looking for a meaningful way to supplement your family income while getting your family healthier. I mean, the other thing, we've got people that are doing this just to give back to the community that aren't doing it to make a living from it. So maybe that's you too.
Right. So, I mean, let's just say it in a nutshell. You are in the right place if you want to achieve complete balance in all areas of your life: body, health, your relationship with food, work, finances, spirituality, and of course, your purpose.
Right. You know, that's right. We say, whatever brought you to this webinar, there is a reason. And we're glad you're here. We're so happy to be here with you. We're spreading this message is our passion, just like you have the similar goal. What we're going to share with you today, though, will serve as the springboard to take you to the next level in your life and career. So now let's get to the reason you're here. We're going to unveil now the 3 revelations about juice coaching. Okay, number 1, how juice coaching provides a huge lucrative possibility to take your business to the next level now. It's the first area we're going to cover. The second, the future of juice coaching. It's not just a passing fad. And the third thing we're going to cover during this, probably about an hour together, is tools to get you started growing your juice coach business today based on tried and true methods that we've gone through the ringer with. So we're going to open up and share as much as we could in this valuable time that we have with you.
Right. So let's get to it without much further ado. Let's start with revelation number 1, how juice coaching provides a huge lucrative possibility right now. I mean, the truth is the wellness field is booming. There are literally hundreds of thousands of wellness coaches and entrepreneurs currently in the marketplace, and more are joining every day. Now, that is a good thing, because one way to predict the success of an industry is by its growing popularity.
Right. Okay, well, let's look at this quote right here from the U.S. Department of Labor. It says, the number of health coaches employed in the U.S. is expected to grow by 21% by 2022. Now, this is really exciting news. Wellness coaching is taking hold, and they're finally waking up to the idea that it's better to prevent disease and restore their health naturally without taking all those drugs and painful surgeries to prevent it in the first place.
And juicing is one of the best ways to do that. And in another growing field of opportunity, 50% of all employers are projected to have some kind of corporate wellness program in place for their employees in the near future. This is really, really thrilling because CEOs are finally catching on to the fact that healthy employees cost less. They're more productive, they're more energetic, and they're just happier people. So what better way can you think of to grow your juice coaching practice than to bring juicing to such a large, untapped audience?
Right, and here's more good news. The average salaries of health coaches are estimated to be between $50,000 and $75,000 a year, with the top 10% earning $100,000 or more. It's not all about the money.
Right, it's not.
But you can't continue great work like this if you can't pay the bills. Now imagine the feeling, earning an amazing living, actually helping your clients overcome health challenges. What better lucrative career can you think of than preventing people from getting sick in the first place?
Right, I can't think of any. And these numbers that we're talking about, they indicate that without a doubt, people are seeking and investing in alternative ways to feel better. Now, juicing floods the body on a molecular level like nothing else. It cleanses the body of toxins, and it helps to build our cells healthy from the inside out. There's no better way to exceed your required servings of fruits and vegetables than with juicing. And in fact, Science has been proving the benefits of juicing that we've already known for years. So let's just talk about a few of the recent studies that we've come across. Let's start with the first one. Just last year, 2015, this was a study published in Food and Nutrition Resources. It found that drinking orange juice, and we're talking just plain old freshly pressed orange juice, every day with a healthy diet can help prevent chronic diseases.
Right, and then there's this one from the 2009 British Journal of Nutrition. This one quotes, 1 cup of freshly pressed Concord grape juice a day helped older men and women with memory decline improve significantly on verbal learning tests. And then there was one more we're going to just share with you today, and it's the 2008. This is from the Biomedical and Environmental Sciences Journal. Men who drank 3 to 4 shots of kale juice every day lowered cholesterol to the same extent as if they had exercised 1 hour a day, 7 days a week.
Well, that's really powerful. So why is all of this important? Well, juicing is the hottest health trend and growing. I mean, you can see this in the popularity of new books, documentaries, and juice bars that are popping up all around the world. And with popularity comes curiosity and also, unfortunately, misinformation from people claiming to be leaders. And people need accredited juice coaches to lead them, illuminate the truth, motivate them, and show them how to make this part of their lifestyle. Now, there's never been a virtual, accredited, and comprehensive program teaching the skills on how to become a juice coach. That is until now. But we're going to get to that also in a couple of minutes.
Let's unveil revelation number 2, and that is the future of juice coaching. Juicing itself is not just a passing fad. In fact, statistics indicate that over 160 million Americans suffer from lifestyle-related diseases. And what do doctors consider to be a lifestyle-related disease? These include type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, obesity, hypertension, osteoporosis, many types of cancer. Even a sedentary lifestyle and poor diet can contribute to chronic lifestyle diseases. Currently, there are more than 1.9 billion adults overweight, and that's according to the World Health Organization.
Right, and as Steve said, obesity is frequently linked to lifestyle diseases like diabetes. And also on top of that, life is stressful, causes anxiety. That also contributes to lifestyle diseases. And finally, on top of all of that, we are all living in polluted environments, like it or not. And many people develop asthma. This is also considered a lifestyle disease.
Right, and these lifestyle diseases we're talking about here, they account for 78% of healthcare costs. And the important part, the thing we have to keep in mind is these lifestyle diseases can be prevented in the first place.
Right.
I want to show you a quote here by Dr. Dean Ornish. You might have heard of him. He's the best-selling author. He's a leading researcher in healthcare and respected advisor to some of the world's most powerful leaders. And I'm going to read what he says. He says, if we train and pay for doctors to learn how to help patients address the real causes of disease with lifestyle medicine and not just treat disease risk factors, we could save literally trillions. And they're just talking about heart disease, diabetes, prostate, and breast cancer. That's powerful right there.
That is. I mean, think about it. Up to 97% of Americans are not even eating the recommended daily allowance for fruit, vegetables, and leafy greens.
And the problem continues. I mean, most medical schools still aren't training doctors in the area of preventative care. And this leaves a huge opportunity for juice coaches to step in, because juicing alone, it provides our clients with the opportunity to exceed their daily nutritional requirements for fruits and vegetables. Most people aren't getting them. And the fact is, the majority of us aren't eating those healing foods.
That's right. Now, these are not just theories, but they're based on medical research and evidence. And we already shared before a few of those recent studies. But Juice Guru has also been honored, very honored, to have some of the country's leading doctors and nutritionists serving on our advisory board. And that keeps us well-versed in the latest research. So let's move on to revelation number 3. You can actually start building your juicing empire today.
Right. I actually think we should, slow the pace down here because I want them to be able to take notes, screenshots of slides that they want to remember. Sometimes when I'm watching a presentation on my iPhone, I'll click the home screen and the side button to get a screenshot of slides that I want to remember. And we're gonna just really give some of the tools that we're using and that we know works from all the trainings we're going through.
Right. This is the training part of our webinar tonight. So now you've heard how important juicing is, and you've heard it's a field that isn't going away. Now we're going to dive deeper and show you the top 3 low-cost ways to start building your juicing empire right now. Now remember, just a little while ago, we talked about the fact that hundreds of thousands of wellness coaches are already flooding the marketplace. We said that was a good thing, but it's also very scary. How in the world are you going to get your message through? Now that's a question that all new coaches and entrepreneurs ask themselves, and it's definitely a question that we have struggled with ourselves, right, Steve?
Right. Well, there's a huge audience who want to learn how to naturally heal and get off the medicine and painful surgeries. So the question is, how do you want to deliver the message? You can do it within your community. You can do it with, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Okay, you gave me a strange look, I felt.
It was just something I was doing here.
Oh, okay. Because she looked at me real strange. I didn't know what it meant. So if I can get back on track here, how do you want to deliver the message? Do you want to do it in your community? Do you want to do it online through the internet? We love the internet because it really affords you a huge possibility, unlike ever before, to deliver your message to literally hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. I mean, did you know there's over 3.17 billion internet users worldwide? But best of all, the tools to get your message out there, they're more affordable now than they used to be, and it's easy to start building your business this way. And we're going to get a lot more specific now.
Okay. Well, let's start with this. You probably know about the various social media outlets on the internet today. I mean, you're likely on them all the time. But what you might not think about is that these otherwise purely social media provide excellent platforms to start marketing your message. And best of all, it's free to start. But you could become very overwhelmed with all the platforms, and where can you possibly start to grow your outreach? And that's true, especially when you might look at others who are already have thousands of followers and you're just starting. So, well, do you know what I mean? Because
right.
Have you been there? We've been there.
Let's open the chat box for that. Go ahead. If you've been there and you know what that's like, of being overwhelmed with all the social media and how you would even grow, go ahead and type yes in the chat box. I just enabled it for you again.
And when you see how far a lot of people have come, it's sort of like looking from the base of a mountain up to the top of the mountain. And we've been there before. And Steve's going to share with you our recent introduction into Instagram. And hopefully this is going to illuminate for you how you might be able to use that medium to work for you. Right.
So basically we're breaking down some of the tools that we use that we think would be great for you to start using. And I see some yeses coming in from Bob and Wendy. So we do know what that overwhelm is like. Instagram is an amazing platform to connect with like-minded fans and related businesses for possible business joint ventures, for new customers, for new followers, and just outreach of your message. Now, what I'm showing you here is Juice Guru. This is Juice Guru Radio's new Instagram page. It's relatively new. In the last few days alone, we've attracted over 400 followers, actually more at 440 about, to this new page. So let me show you how we did that. Great. Richard says yes, and Cheryl says yes. Thanks for. Mark says webinar stopped. I don't think.
Okay, remember, if you have a problem and your webinar stops, you can always just exit the webinar and re-enter the webinar. That will reset everything for you.
Yeah, I'm sure Bob will send him a message and let him know anyway.
Right. We have Bob doing technical.
We have Bob helping us out.
Thank you, Bob.
And yeah, because I know you can see we're still moving, we're still flowing. So the first thing I did here was I identified on our Instagram page who was interested in juicing. So a simple search by interest. Instagram allows you to break it down that way. Once I found like-minded people, I started following them. I started liking their posts, their images they were sharing. I was adding comments under the images like, wow, that's great, or whatever, just to, to engage with them. And at the same time, I would post twice a day to my own account, well, our own account. I would share juice related images like you see here, or I would some inspirational posts. There I was posting about a slow star that we're giving away, as in tonight. But not many people are doing this. So you really stand out. What I mean by not doing this is just engaging on that level and commenting and liking and sharing and just connecting and targeting your people. So you'll start to attract the right following. Now imagine, in 4 days, we added over 400 followers to our page. Without social media and a huge budget, that kind of following would be unheard of today. Facebook, now that's another great opportunity, one we use all the time. We use it for outreach, for growing community, and for just creating our own online virtual events. And we'll show you a whole bunch of that right now.
Right now, Facebook allows you to set up what are called fan pages to start growing your audience organically. So what you do is you start with friends and family, and that's how we did it. Now, there are private pages and public pages. This you see here is an example of a public fan page where anyone can join and follow what you're doing. Now, what are the advantages of fan pages? Well, for one thing, there is no limit. This is a big one. There's no limit on how many fans can follow you. So on your private Facebook page, you have limits, but here
right,
you
5,000 is the limit on your own personal page.
Right,
but on these pages, we have over 34,000. Over 50,000 on the VegWorld page.
Right. So another thing, rather than the page being about your personal life, you can dedicate the page to being just about your juicing practice and your mission. And people can then search for you using Facebook search tools and find you based on your subject matter. Now, the only drawback to using the Facebook fan pages is that once you have a large following, in order for all of your followers to see a post, you actually do have to pay some Facebook marketing fees. But in the scheme of things, these fees aren't that much. I mean, we'll pay, for example, about $20. That's very nominal to boost a post. And boosting a post means making it so that other people on your page can see it. You can also increase your fan base through Fanbook ads. That's another way to do it. Facebook ads. We got to over 34,000 fans here and over 50,000 on our VegWorld magazine page by doing Facebook ads. The Facebook costs are significantly less if you're just using the ads to attract people to start liking your fan page, as opposed to sending them to buy a product on your website. So it's a much more economical use of Facebook ads.
Right. Okay. And right here, we're going to give you an example. This is a closed group. It's a private group. We use it as part of our paid program. We've got lots of paid programs. This is Juice Man School of Juicing. Some of you might even be members of that. This is a great way to interact with your customers and build community. And best of all, and the number one thing you want to build is trust. You want your customers to know, like, and trust you. That is the number one barrier to overcome to creating lifelong relationships. Some of you may have come to this webinar because of this program or other programs like it. It's a great way to do group coaching, course announcements. It's private. Nobody on your regular Facebook page will see anything we post or you post on here or your clients post. And you can actually email your members right in the Facebook group portal. You can set up events in there to let your customers know of upcoming events and things like that, programs that you're doing. So we love using them. And if actually George would know, he's in the certification program, and we've got this for the Juice Guru certification program as well. So let's talk about now, those are some strategies for the number one low cost way, and that's with our social media. Number two is, of course, essential. The number two low cost way to start building your empire today is to build an email list. This is something I wish I knew 10 years ago when I had a podcast and I didn't, grow my list at all. These are two services. Aweber's the one we've been using for years now. We love it. And then there's MailChimp. We love MailChimp because it's free to start. And as your business grows, you can, start paying fees based on the growth of your business. So that's a great way to get going.
That has a really cute logo too.
Right. Right. Well, Aweber's good too. So, okay. Let's talk about this. So what would you do with an email list, and how do you get members on your email list? We would set up something, what we call here is an opt-in page. And what you want to do here is entice potential followers of the work you're doing with amazing giveaways. And we don't ever hold anything back. We give away incredible prizes or bonuses or books or whatever, and we're always developing more. We want to give away some of our best stuff here. The amazing thing about this, like I used to get overwhelmed by this kind of thing. Maybe you know what that's like, to just be like, how do I even get a web page up and how do I even design it? Well, the amazing news is, I mean, 10 years ago when I was doing this, it was a couple $1,000s to do a web page like this. But now, I mean, maybe 100, at, you know, even a little less, maybe. You can outsource on a service like Upwork, and that's spelled UPWORK.com. Upwork.com, and this way you contract with web designers. They compete all over the world to bid on your project, and they'll build your site for you for significantly less money than you can imagine. Now, once you do that, you'll provide a link to this page on your social media for your Facebook followers to find your offer, or you'll share this on Instagram or Twitter or whatever social media you're using, because you want to announce your irresistible offer. And in the world of marketing, we call something an irresistible offer because it's something that's just so compelling. People can't believe you're even giving it away. That's why we say don't hold back. Don't send lame giveaways. Just give some of your best juicing information, reports, studies, or whatever. And that's how you're going to attract a following, a really dedicated following. And you can start communicating with them regularly, sending them emails, sharing videos of things you like, things you think they might like, as you build your own programs and continue to provide value. So
Right.
That's a golden tip right there.
Right, and you're going to be regularly building trust by doing that and by communicating with them.
Mhm.
Now, once you've built your tribe to a small following, you're ready to launch your own programs. At Juice Guru, we also offer a 50-50 invite-only affiliate program. So you can bring your following right into our program and literally host it yourself while making money right away. Now, for example, this is our very popular self-paced Juicing Survivor System. This 10-day challenge is a great tool to have in your juice coaching arsenal. So that's that. And now let's get to our number 3 top low-cost tool.
Okay, number 3 is kind of what we're doing here with you right now. It's to host live webinars. This is just, it's insane that it's free and what you can do with this technology. You can use this technology to spread, you know, your information, but also to interview special guest speakers. In fact, I got my start interviewing other experts 10 years ago with a podcast called Raw Vegan Radio. I'm just wondering if there's anyone here that remembers that show. And just, I opened up the chat box again. So go ahead and type a yes in the box if you remember Raw Vegan Radio. And when we talk about building like and trust and community, I'm sure there might be some people on here that have been following Raw Vegan Radio from 10 years ago, which I don't even do anymore. So that it's an incredible way to do it. And Richard says he does. It was great. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Simone says yes. And so, you know, that's amazing to me that people are still along the way. Anyway, that's how you become an expert and well-known in your field. That's how I did it, by interviewing other leaders. Not only do you gain a wealth of knowledge, I mean, it's just an encyclopedia of what you can learn, but it opens doors in ways you can't even imagine right now. So again, technology, it's changed. It allows us to use a system like Google Hangouts on Air. It's completely free. And with this one technology, you can run a webinar live on this platform. It airs in real time on YouTube. You can see that in the bottom, add your Hangout on Air recording to your YouTube channel. Your fans can tune in and watch you live as you present or interview another guest. And then when you're done, the video becomes archived on YouTube. So you're actually making new content right there in the moment. Now, that can be viewed well into the future. Never before has it been that easier. I'm going to just show you what it's like to take it one step further if you want to invest a little something into your webinar platform. And really, it's what we're using here with you right now. This is called Webinar Jam Studio. I love this technology. It's what it really does is it combines the Google Hangout on Air platform with what you're in right now, which is a private room. You've got a chat room on the right there. And the best thing about this is you can offer your products during the webinar. I'm going to show you how that's done in a few minutes. But what I love most is you don't have to know a lot about technology to use this service. But best of all, there are no limits to how many people tune into your webinar or the replay, because unlike other webinar services out there, I won't name any names, but you've got to pay for that. And with Webinar Jam, it's unlimited. So it's well worth the low price of admission to the use of the service. Highly recommend it. So basically there you have it. Those are 3 low or no cost tools to get you started right out the canyon right now to build your juicing following. And I just want to know, do you like what we've shared so far? We'll open it up, but is this going to be useful for you to build your outreach? It's what we've done. It's what many people we know are doing to really get their message out there in a huge way. We wanted to break it down, give you the, like we say, the best stuff. Right, Julie? I would say this is the best stuff. So go ahead and type in yes in the chat box. But we're going to go ahead now and show you the #1 tool you need to have a lucrative career in juicing and wellness. And are you ready for that?
Yeah, well, we're going to assume that you are ready for that. So now we've shown you that juicing and wellness is a booming industry. We've shown you that it's here to stay. And we've shown you the 3 top ways you could get started building a following today. But we also told you, again, that there are hundreds of thousands of coaches and entrepreneurs in the wellness industry. So how are you going to get your voice heard above all of the noise? What you need is a credential from an accredited juice coach training program. Now, we told you at the beginning of this webinar that we were going to have a very special offer that would bring your juicing practice to the next level. So here it is.
Okay, well, introducing the world's first, and it's accredited, virtual Juice Guru certification program. This program launched over a year ago, and it's produced close to 100 juice coaches worldwide. We've got some on with us right now. We talked about a few of them earlier in the presentation and how they're now developing even more successful careers using juice coaching, launching retreats, online programs, successful juice bars and restaurants, and implementing the strategies from this program. Now, this is only the 2nd time we're opening the door in the history of the program. And I want to mention again that this program is certified. It is accredited by the Complementary Medical Association. So, and the Juice Guru Academy itself is recognized nationally as a college of natural juice therapy.
So let's get to the nuts and bolts. What is the Juice Guru certification program? Well, it's the only program to provide you with a certification in juice coaching, and you can achieve it, exciting, in as little as 5 weeks. It also provides the essential tools to educate others about therapeutic juicing, juice cleansing, and juicing protocols. And it will elevate you to a new full or part-time career while living your purpose. This program will also educate you with an unparalleled faculty of world-class leaders in juicing and wellness, and we'll get to that in a minute. It'll provide you with a supportive worldwide business community and network, and it will enrich you with valuable medical research to support your growing business.
We like to say the Juice Guru certification program is a blueprint to success. So what do we mean by this? It's a self-paced program delivered online with one-click support available throughout the program, stellar support. You utilize the blueprint to create your business from scratch or build upon your existing business, depending where you are in the journey, and really discover the secrets to motivate your prospective client towards healthy lifestyle habits. So we give you not only important information about juicing and the science and the background, but on growing a business around it. So what else can we say? I mean, today we talked about business building, and really that was just scratching the surface on what can be done, because in this program we go deeper. We're going to show you how to gain essential presentation skills to communicate the message to audiences of all sizes, master effective marketing strategies to build your business, and we're going to include our business in a box system for success, which I'm going to share with you in just a couple minutes here.
Right. Now let's talk about the amazing faculty for the Juice Guru certification program. I mean, you're going to learn from leaders like Dr. James Sheridan, who is a doctor of holistic medicine. You'll learn from Dr. Thomas Lodi, a leading medical doctor who uses juicing in his healing cancer clinics all over the world. And the juice man, Jay Kordich himself, the father of juicing, he's also on our faculty. And there are many other leaders who we're sure that you'll recognize.
Right, like Cliff Dumas, who's got a successful radio show. He's an award-winning broadcaster, and he teaches you how to make an impact on traditional media. We've only brought in the best. So what's inside? We like to call this 5 weeks to a guru because this program can essentially be done in 5 weeks. We've had some people do it less, some longer, depending on your learning style and time and commitment. But module 1, let's break down what you get in the modules. Module 1, you'll get the history, science, and protocols of juicing. This includes the scientific background and relevance of juicing, juice cleansing, and juice fasting so you can lead programs with confidence and authority. We show you how to use juice therapy protocols along with daily juice programs to address your clients' goals. So you'll have clients that stick with you for life, not just during a juice fast 4 times a year. We're going to show you how to lead small group and large group community and online programs, depending on your goal, so you can increase your following and generate significant income if that's something you're looking to do as well.
Right now, then moving on to module number 2, it's the wisdom on healing with juices, tonics, herbs, superfoods, live soups, and smoothies. And you'll learn healing using juice blends, tonics, herbs, and superfoods so you can create programs with incredible results. You'll also learn how to develop cleansing programs using smoothies and live soups so you can help new clients experience positive results with minimal detox effects. And you'll learn how to use juicing programs to elicit holistic healing so you can help your clients heal physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
And that's just the first 2 modules. In module 3, we include our secrets to being a successful juice guru coach. In this module, you're going to integrate methods from experienced doctors, medical doctors, naturopaths, nutritionists, so you can lead based on results that are medically tested. Our one doctor has been leading juice fast since the 80s. You're going to empower yourself with strategies to start growing your business right away so you can generate income before you even get certified, which has been the case with several of our practitioners, and discover the many services you can provide for your clients so you can start growing your lucrative business. We're going to share some of those with you in just a couple of minutes because that's always the number one question we get, like, what can I do with this? And we're going to share that with you.
That's right. Now, module number 4 is called Developing Your Business as a Juice Coach Practitioner and Building Your Brand. You're going to learn the best marketing strategy that work so that you can cut through the complex world of marketing and, importantly, avoid paying a PR company to do it for you. Similarly, you're going to find out the best on-a-budget tools for your business to thrive so you can avoid hiring a team of web designers and programmers. And you're going to find out the essential branding skills to get your message out to a worldwide audience so you can truly lead the field and, again, get above the noise.
Right, and that's the 5 weeks. I mean, that's the 5 core modules there.
No, we missed module number 5. That was module number 4.
Thank you.
So module number 5.
Module number 5, mastering presentation and communication skills. So in this module, you're going to find out how to get yourself out there, eliminate fear, get yourself in front of an audience of any size from 1 to thousands of people. And again, that depends on what your goals are. Some people want to keep small groups and not really go out in a big way. We're going to share with you deep insights on how to brand yourself and build a worldwide community. And like I showed you, we've got trainers as part of this program that are huge in their industry that are going to show you how to present on radio and TV, in interviews and otherwise, to stand out above the crowd. Those are the 5 modules. What I wanted to talk about, right, those are the 5 core modules, right, if I could take a breath on that.
That's right. You were just so excited to get to the bonus training.
Well, the bonus training is for those that really want to excel, and it's free. We include it as part of the program. It's a standalone program. This is a world-class bonus. It's a 9-module training in and of itself. This is our professional presenter blueprint by expert Steve Trister from the UK. These are 9 modules on how to become an expert Juice Guru presenter in any capacity, in front of large audiences, on a stage, in media, and here we teach you mindset, how to overcome some of those obstacles, those barriers to success, solid storytelling, how we integrate stories with our message, power gestures, and body language when we're on stage, vocal variances, how we our intonation, and sometimes when we slow down the pace to keep people interested, all those strategies that we like to use. You get these 9 modules free, and actually Steve sells this for $2,000, part of the program.
Right. The program is also going to include your own full-color certified Juice Guru Coach workbook. And that's basically your textbook for the program. We're also going to have audios, videos, and notes from the course content so you can consume the material however it is you learn. I mean, maybe you're a visual learner, maybe you're an audio learner. However you learn, we've got you covered. You're also going to get the essential business contracts, forms, organization systems, and marketing tools that you're going to need. I mean, let's think about it.
Right, that would be expensive to get a lawyer to get all that.
That's right. And maybe you've been stuck and you've been feeling overwhelmed. You want to get a business off the ground, but you're overwhelmed with the idea of getting all the legal documents together to get your business together and off the ground. Now, this includes client contracts, intake forms, business expense forms, and more. We provide all of this with the program so you can say goodbye to all that stress for good.
Amazing. Okay, and we also include, you'll be able to sit and qualify for the online certification exam once you get through the 5 core modules. Remember that other training, the 9 other modules in presenting, is not in the core program. It won't be on the exam. There's a final exam, multiple choice, 50 questions at the end that you can sit for. That's included. There's also a pass-fail midterm 2 essay. You get access to the, I know people have asked that, Juice Guru Town Hall meeting and discounts to Juice Guru Academy programs, including ongoing continue education programs, as well as our nationwide directory of juice bars for joint ventures and partnership opportunities, and you get that as part of the program as well.
Right, and that can't be overstated, networking like that and having that information available.
Right, and we also include something you won't find in any other certification program, which is all the essential tools you need to market and grow your business. Let's break this down further, because this would be pretty expensive to hire a graphic designer for this stuff. This includes your own professional presentation deck to deliver professional world-class presentations on webinars, live to a community or corporate audiences. It's incredible, and you can customize it as you like.
Right, and you also get your own business cards and customizable brochure, and that way you can start spreading the word about your practice locally. And I think most impressive, following your 5-week training and your successful completion of the certification exam, you're going to earn an official diploma to certify you as an expert in juice coaching.
I know. Imagine the feeling of posting this in your office to give yourself the recognition that you deserve for going through and getting this qualification from an accredited program.
That's right.
And also, I mean, we have this special certification badge that you can use as part of your website, as online materials, social media. That way you can tell prospective clients of your credentials whether, so you've got the certificate for in your office and you've got this badge if you want to share virtually. So we've got you covered on both ways that way. Now, when we tell you that this is a business in a box, we mean it. We actually include virtual and physical products to supplement and grow your business if you want to go deeper with us. This includes wholesale pricing for Juice Guru supplements, juicers, and other supplies. We even create websites for you if you want to market them, and it's really lucrative on what you can do with this.
Right, so let's take a little behind the scenes peek at the program. Here's what the program looks like. You access all your content from one convenient online hub. It's all through an easy to navigate membership website, and it makes learning really a pleasure. So you can even download your content and you can consume it offline. You'll be able to learn on the go. So anywhere you are in your busy life, you can learn on a train, on your way to work, in a park, wherever you want, wherever you need to access the program. You're free to play or stream the program directly from your iPhone, iPad, or virtually
Android, any device really.
Right, any multimedia device. It works flawlessly on all of them.
Well, that was a lot there. So let's summarize again what the program is and the value that you get out of it, just so we can break it down. And that includes, so we talked about the 5 core modules, the 5 weeks to a guru we talked about, the Juice Guru certification. It would be $5,000 for that program. You get access to the core certification exam. You get to sit virtually for it, $500 value. You get a lifetime membership to our active and supportive Juice Guru certification program private community, which will never end. Value is priceless.
Priceless.
You get the business in a box blueprint. That was all your marketing tools from the lawyer end and the administrative end on how to set everything up. You also get the marketing essentials kit, which is all the graphic designs. If you're going to hire a graphic designer to do that, that'd be around $3,500. So the total value of that core package is $10,500, but it gets even better. For a limited time enrollment as part of our excitement and what we're doing here, we're going to include, we talked about the Juice Guru Solution app. We rolled that out. This was really made for the certification program. It rolled out for $97 for the first 100 to sign up. You're going to get this for free. This this actually is a step-by-step blueprint, your personal guide to use with your clients to lead juicing, daily juicing or cleansing programs. It's got a health tracker built in. You can monitor your client's progress every step of the way, including algorithms to monitor exercise, weight loss, body changes, and energy levels. So your client will just plug it into the device and you can look and see how they're doing. It also includes your client's capability to add their own personal daily journal throughout the program. And what I love most is hundreds of, over 100 searchable recipes to address any of your client's health goals or ailments. And that includes juices, green smoothies, gourmet raw foods, including soups, salads, and more. And that's built into it. So you can search like by weight loss, search by heart disease, and it'll tell you juices that help to address those things.
I mean, that's just an invaluable thing to have as a juicing coach, and it's right at your fingertips for the first 100 students who enroll today.
Now, the certification program is advanced training. We've got medical doctors, naturopaths, but what about the ABCs? We include as a limited time enrollment incentive, number 2, Jay Kordich's School of Juicing, the Juice Man. This is really, we sell this for $97. So does Jay and Linda. You'll see that up on their website, Live Food, Live Bodies right now. For the first 100 students, you get this free. This really breaks down the basics of juicing so you can teach your clients on their level, not bring in all the science that you've learned, physiology. What?
No, go ahead.
I don't know what you were.
Well, it includes everything you'll need to know about the basics of juicing from the father of juicing himself, the juice man, Jay Kordich. So we should probably break this down again, right, Steve? You think? Okay, because we're throwing a lot at you right now, and this program has so many valuable components, and it was created so you could achieve huge success. So let's go through it one more time. Okay. 5 weeks to a juice guru. You're going to get the core 5 modules. You're going to get access to course certification examination. You're going to get a lifetime membership to our private community, the Business in a Box
the Lawyer Blueprint.
That's right. Marketing Essentials Kit.
The graphics.
That's right. Bonus number 1, the Juice Guru Solution app. Bonus number 2, you just heard about Juice Man Jay Kordich's School of Juicing. Now, the value of these components, if they were sold individually or created individually, would be over $10,000. But we have one more incentive to show you before we get to our offer today.
Right. And we sometimes save the best for last. I think all these incentives are amazing, but this is incredible, this one right here. This is created in partnership with Dana Wild. She's the author of Train Your Brain. It's her program, Train Your Brain for Entrepreneurial Success. It's a standalone program that Dana sells for $1,197. You find that on her website right now. This package reveals why your brain is the most powerful asset you have in your business and how to use it effectively for fast growth, how to overcome some psychological barriers that might hold you back. It's an amazing, comprehensive standalone program that I told you it really will make you a hugely successful entrepreneur, juicing entrepreneur that you're meant to be. And we're including it free as part of this program to the next 100 people to sign in.
I love that one.
So break it down one last time, okay? Because this breaks it down. We've got the 5 weeks modules, access to sit for the exam, the lifetime membership in our private community, the Lawyer Business in a Box Blueprint and organizational system to keep your business in line, the graphics, top-notch professional marketing essential kit, the bonuses, the Juice Guru Solution app, the Juice Man Jay, of course, the ABCs to break it down on an easy level, and to overcome any psychological barriers you might have, we've got the Train Your Brain so you can program for success. So the total value of this would be over $11,000, but I mean, let's break it down. We're not going to charge you an enrollment fee of $11,891 for this program. We could, but we're not going to. But let us ask you something.
Right, let's stop and just think about this. I mean, if all the package that we're offering today was provide a business in a box opportunity for you to get your business off the ground immediately, wouldn't it be worth over $11,000? I mean, people pay more than 3 times that amount for business in a box blueprints to success. Well, let's think about it this way. If all this program did was give you the knowledge and credentials to position yourself as an expert in the top health field today, wouldn't it be worth it? And if all this package did was to give you an edge over the competition and position you as an expert in holistic wellness over those hundreds of thousands of people we talked about, wouldn't it be worth it? I mean, the truth is, it is worth it. But since we want to create a juicing revolution, I mean, that's our goal, and we're able to deliver this content to you virtually, we're in a position where we can significantly lower the tuition. Right, Steve?
Right. So let's talk about it. I mean,
enrollment is a fair offer at $11,000. Public tuition is going to return to $1997 after this relaunch, which in and of itself is extremely fair. But you are special, and we're finally opening the doors to this program for a second time ever. And we're looking to fill our second successful class of juice coaches. So for the next 48 hours, we're going to offer the
48
program.
hours, because we had a webinar last week and we had a lot of technical issues. So we're expanding this for another 48 hours.
That's right, another 48 hours. We're going to offer the program to you at a tuition of only $597 today.
Right. So the website there, you can see it's juicecoachtraining.com/relaunch to find out more about the offer. But remember, I told you earlier, I was going to show you how Webinar Jams works so you can see the pop-up button. Well, take a look on the right side of your screen right now, and you'll see that the button is right there. If you click the button, it'll take you to the page where we tell you more about the program. You'd have another option where you can send clients to purchase directly, but we're going to tell you more about the program. But let's talk about what would we have next here? We talked about the 4 students.
Right. Now, we keep in mind that this investment is easily recouped when you consider the many ways that you can earn a lucrative income as a certified juicing coach. And as Steve just said, we already talked about 4 of our past students and how they're earning income. Well, here's some of the ways you can earn income, some other ways.
All right, let me talk about this, because this was the #1 question that came in when we first launched the program, and it's expanded based on what people are doing now. And so how can you earn income as a juicing coach? And by the way, it could be a hobby if you're not looking to, but if you want to earn money, you can do it by supplementing a holistic health practitioner practice. You can host online juicing programs. You can host retreats. There's such a need for that right now. Retreats are looking for people to lead this field. You can run small group programs, either virtually, on the internet or in community. You can work one-on-one with clients, and you can do that one-on-one in your community or even on the internet through technology like Skype, FaceTime, things like that. You can work in corporate wellness, that we talked about the opportunities early in the presentation, or you can take the 9 modules we've included, the presentation blueprint, and really take your speaking to the next level and make significant income by speaking and hosting special events, festivals, and things like that. So that's pretty amazing.
Right.
And
you can get really creative, but those are the ones that we've come up with and that we've seen our juice coaches actually implement.
And here's the thing, you're protected by our money back guarantee.
Right, so here's how it works. So you enroll right now and you experience the program. But if you don't find the program exceeded your expectations, and we say exceeded because we know it will, we will provide a full 100% money back guarantee within 30 days of purchase, no questions asked.
Great. Well, we also have an option for 3 easy monthly payments. When you go to the page, you'll see that as well. So sign up now, and we'll see you on the other side. But and actually, when you sign up, you'll click the link, you'll register, you're going to go to a page. It's going to show you how to log right into the portal to start accessing the information. You're also going to get a link to join us in our private community on Facebook. You don't have to be a member of Facebook to use that, but that's just for support and if you want to connect with other juice coaches all over the world. But it's a total standalone program. You don't need to be on Facebook to be part of it. And then the third thing is you'll get an email confirmation with everything that you'll need. So that's what you'll get when you sign up. But first, I think we're going to have Bob help us with this one because we do have our favorite juicer to give away, don't we?
Yes, right. And this is the exciting part.
Let's talk about this juicer.
That's right. The TriBest Slow Start. And as we said earlier, this is by far our favorite juicer. We've been recommending it as our favorite juicer for the past 3 years. Now, of course, we've tried many of the juicers on the market today, and we do our research. And when we decide which juicer to recommend to our clients, fans, and readers, we consider 4 very important areas. First, we consider the versatility in terms of what fruits and vegetables it juices well. Second, we consider the yield and the quality of the juice. For example, the Slow Start. This juicer yields literally foam-free juice, and the pulp it produces is virtually dry. And that's really good because that helps to save costs and money on produce costs. As far as the quality of the juice, the Slow Start has a slower rotation. Now, this ensures that the juices are not heated and they're not oxidized. And that means more enzyme-rich quality juice per glass. Number 3, we consider cleanup time. And the TriBest Slow Star has a relatively quick cleanup. And finally, 4, we look at all of this. We consider the price tag and what juicer is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. And again, for the last 3 years running, we have found that the TriBest Slow Star gets the best marks in all 4 areas for the price. And again, we use it. We would never recommend anything that we don't use ourselves. It's the one that sits on our kitchen counter.
Right. So you might have been on our last webinar and we tried other strategies to do the giveaway. What we've done today is brought in a third party to randomly select a winner using Excel spreadsheet that will randomly select you who have made it till the end. Now, to reiterate the rules, you do have to live in the U.S. continental or have an address in the U.S. continental if you have a family member that we can ship it to, and then they can get it to you. But that's the thing. You just got to get it. It's free shipping in the continental U.S. We're going to send it out to you tomorrow, most likely. So I'm going to have Bob. Let's see. I'm going to open the chat room. I'm going to have Bob randomly choose, and he's going to let us know the name. And what you're going to do if you win is contact us at support@juiceguru.com and let us know your full mailing address because we're going to need that. So Bob, if you can go ahead and draw a name and private message it to me in the webinar console, that would be great. Another strategy from Webinar Jam is that you can do private messages. So. And
Bob says absolutely publicly.
Oh wait, I think that was before though, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Let me take a look. Let me enable the chat room. Okay, yeah, no, he said privately, he's told us who the winner is.
Okay.
And I'm assuming she's with us, and if she is, she can, if you have a webcam, if you do win and you want to come on live and tell us how you feel and about your feelings about juicing, we would welcome that if you have a webcam. You just have to ask to speak, and we'll do that. The winner is, and I see it, it's Cheryl. Cheryl, your website is, or I won't spell your Gmail account, but it is Cheryl2 is in there at Gmail. Cheryl is our winner. Cheryl, can you go ahead and type in the box if you'd like to come on the webcam? And thanks, Bob, for randomly selecting that.
Or just that you're here and.
Or just that you're here and excited.
And excited.
So that's Cheryl, and she should be with us because we drew from attendees. And remember, Julie, there's a little bit of a delay. Congratulations to the winner. Yeah, this was definitely the fair way to do a giveaway.
Yes, very excited.
I'm glad that worked out well. And congratulations, Cheryl. I'm not seeing her type in. She's probably jumping up and down.
So we'll wait for Cheryl, but that's it. Otherwise, the webinar is over.
Well, we're going to take some Q&A, but
yes.
But we really encourage you to take this step, envision the future that we're going to help you to succeed by signing up, by clicking the button on the right, checking out the program, and joining us. You know, there's no time better than now than to think it over and just go for it. You know, we've got the 3 easy payments as well. So we'll go ahead and the chat room is open. You can go ahead and click chat up on your screen and get back to that, and go ahead and type in your questions or whatever. And we'll anything pertaining to what we discussed tonight, this presentation on juicing, we'd love to answer for you. So go ahead and type in your questions. We'll be with you to answer them.
I see Michelle just typed in. She's in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Cheryl says she can't hear the webinar, even though she won.
Okay.
Hey, Bob, do you want to go ahead and private message Cheryl, let her know she won? And also, that's interesting because I know others can hear it.
But very nice.
Bob, if you can manage her and let her know that maybe to enter and exit the webinar again, that usually works.
Okay, so any questions on the program?
And if you didn't win, don't worry, because we've got more prizes coming up in upcoming webinars, working with TriBest and others Juice Guru related programs. So stay tuned for that.
Please tell, Katie says, please tell the Juice Man Jay hello from our family. We love Jay. We love Jay.
We'll spread the message to Linda. They're definitely going through some tough times over there, and we're all sending love to Jay. Hearing it perfectly in Seattle. Thank you, Grayley. Cheryl, thank you. Bob is actually contacting Cheryl right now, so that's perfect too. And I'm glad we were able to get this information out to you without any technical flaws and clarity of voice, right, Julie?
That's right. So I'm wondering if anybody has any questions about the program. In our last webinar, we had lots of them, but
Right.
I'm not sure if anyone has it, or
if there are any remaining questions, go ahead. You can also type them in the box on the right if you've got a question. If you're listening to the replay, we will field all questions there as well. If you're listening in Veggie Magazine in a future date, then we will field your questions as well.
And Simone says, thank you so much for sharing your time with us, and thank you for sharing your time with us.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and broadcast that.
Right, because like we said in the beginning of this webinar, we know we had a lot to say, and it took a long time, and there's lots of other things you could be doing, and we hope that you got a lot out of it. Well, Cheryl just got on. Yay, she said.
She got on? Oh, good, Cheryl. Cheryl, do you have a webcam? We can invite you as a speaker if you want to come on. What's the matter?
Simone is asking, will you send a link via email for the next 48 hours to purchase a program?
Well, yeah, replay link is going to go out, but usually, yeah, I could send it along with the replay link. I just have to do some changes around. But I'm actually, Cheryl, do you want to come on and tell us how you're doing? I invited you to speak if you'd like to, and if not, it's fine. You can just be an attendee. If you've got a webcam, that's completely up to you.
You may be shy. I'm shy.
Oh, well, let's not assume. But yes, thank you for that. And Cheryl says, yay, I just got on. And Wendy says, I'm going to broadcast that to everyone. Wendy says, excellent info. Thank you. Thank you again. And I wonder if that's Kevin who won Juicing Survivor last time. Is that you, Kevin? I think Kevin might have been a winner of our other program.
From Ohio.
I'm not sure. But yeah, Wendy says, excellent information. Thank you for that. And,
I guess we were thorough because I'm not seeing any questions come in. The program sounds great.
Okay, let's go ahead and broadcast this one and talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, so let's see. And it is Kevin from Juicing Survivor. Kevin won the last week. And I'm glad you were able to actually hear us this week, right? That really makes a difference, I'm sure.
Right.
Oh, Marie won Juicing Survivor. Congratulations. So our two winners of last week won, and they came back to actually listen.
That's great.
That's great.
That's really great.
Simone, I meant to say, will you be sending, not will you send? Oh, no, we didn't take it that. It was demanding.
No, not at all. But Susan had the question.
Right.
The program sounds great, but we're not sure, just not sure I would be successful at it. Well, I think, Susan, all you need is your passion. And as we've been talking about for, I think, a little over an hour now, everything that you need to get started and to be successful is in the program.
Well, and the amazing thing is we've had coaches go through the program that are more introvert. And that's why we partnered with Dana Wilde and brought in the Train Your Brain for Success to kind of overcome some of these self-limiting doubts. And that program alone is phenomenal and can change your life in so many ways. Julie and I have actually gone through it ourselves. It doesn't matter though. I mean, even as an introvert, just to get these tools, there are ways to present this information without going over the top and speaking to thousands of people or getting on TV and radio. Really, it's up to you, even if it's to support your community or just a few friends or your family.
Right? Your local, getting together in your local community, in your local church, or wherever you congregate. But I'm so glad, Steve, that you brought up the Train Your Brain program. That's because what Susan's saying sounds very self-limiting, because I'm sure you would be phenomenal. And you really have a future in this.
Right, because I've seen other coaches like that, that we've worked directly with. So go ahead, if there are any more questions, we're here with you and we're here to take them. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. There's still several people here, so we're willing to take some questions. Well, I want to thank again Bob for doing phenomenal work behind the scenes for us. Bob is incredible and an asset. He's actually in the certification program right now.
I was just going to say that.
And I think he's got some big things planned too. Bob, if you want to hop on and share what you've got coming up, we'd love to share with our tribe what you're going to be doing, what you're about to embark on, because your story is pretty phenomenal. And we can have you on as voice or camera and voice, whatever you prefer. So let us know, Bob, if you want to do that. Completely up to you. I want to see if I can invite Bob. I'm not sure. But that's up to Bob if he wants to hop on.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, yeah, you guys are going to, you will be blown away when you hear what Bob is up to.
That's right. That's right. We were.
And he's actually, I think, going to do the certification during this journey that he's about to embark on.
Wow. Here he is. Sure. I'm happy to.
Camera and voice is fine. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Bob. We'll put you on camera. Julie, can I put us on camera too?
Oh, well, I haven't brushed my hair.
I know. We got the presentation here. All right. I know we've been really rehearsing. We really wanted to deliver a top-notch presentation, and we hope we met your expectations for spending this time with us. But Bob is looking good, and Bob is ready to come on. I haven't even shaved today, have I?
No.
Oh my gosh.
But you look handsome no matter what.
Right. So let's see if I can bring Bob on. I'm not sure if it's on his end. Oh, yeah, Bob, I think you can just get in the same way you did before, that special link you had to the broadcast, and I'll bring you up because there's still some people hanging around, and I'd love for them to hear what you're up to because it's inspiring.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I think the plan is to inspire many, many people. Thank you.
Oh, some great information here, some great feedback. Let me go ahead and broadcast that, Julie.
Thank you from Grayley and Katie also.
Grayley says, this was a great webinar. Thanks again. Love the info I missed last time. Good. Right.
That's right. Because
right.
we had
Imagine how frustrating that was. We were dying to get this out.
That's right. And we had some audio glitches. So now everything, it sounds like, went through perfectly. And Katie also, thank you. She says, thank you for the free webinar. You are an inspiring team. That is really sweet. Thank you, Katie.
We hope to have you, with us on the journey, so we can inspire each other. Because really, that's what it's about.
That's right. We'll get to know you in the private group.
We want to connect with you. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see Bob is here. So you waited around. This means that's great because Bob will be in Veg World Magazine and he can share his journey and what he's up to. And I'm going to see about turning it. Oh, wait a minute. I have to turn on the volume, Bob. Hang on a sec. Bob, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you just yet.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But we can hear you.
This is what we see.
What, Julie?
That's what we see.
Yeah, it's, you know what? We're seeing your, I went back to the other, your camera wasn't live. It was showing your image that's on your Gmail account.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, maybe you can just maybe you can just talk to us and tell us what you're up to because I already know and I'm excited for you to share it.
You bet. Oh, hang on a second. I think I might have seen what's wrong.
Oh, okay. I think it wants to know if you're going to use the toolbox. I'm going to say yes. There's Bob. Oh, wait, what is that? Interesting.
Wow.
I wonder what that is.
Okay. I don't know. Can you see me right now, or is that just audio?
It's just audio.
It's just audio, but we see your picture, and we've got the Reclaim Your Health.
Okay, sure. I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm up to. About 5 years ago, I was really sick. I was on 14 or so different medications, treating a whole lot of different diseases and symptoms, and just really wasn't doing very well. And I became vegan. I started working out every day, started walking a lot, and I started to reclaim my health. And I had been told by my cardiologist that I had a lot of cardiovascular issues and that I wouldn't live for 10 years. And so that was a huge motivator for me. And so within my first year, I lost 105 pounds. I got in the best shape that I had been in my whole life, based on a plant-based diet and just exercising daily. And so that whole experience has sort of inspired me to try to inspire other people to do the same thing. And so what I'm doing is I'm heading on a walk across America starting April 2nd. I'll be walking from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware to San Francisco, California over the course of 155 days, a marathon length each day. And I'm just going to be spreading the news about juicing and about plant-based diets and reclaiming your health. and working out and walking and those sort of things.
And you're actually going to be going through the certification program as you're walking, right?
Right, exactly. I am so thrilled to have run into Juice Guru and run into Steve and Julie, because this is definitely the direction that I'm taking my life. You know, I want to help inspire other people to reclaim their health, and what better way than to become a Juice Guru coach? And so that's what I'm going to be doing during the walk. In the evenings, I'll be studying.
Right. I don't think we could come up with a better example of how you could learn on the road on any device than what Bob is about to do. So thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. And yeah, and we'll be posting updates from Bob from the road, and eventually when he makes his way back to the California area, we'll be bringing him on Juice Guru TV and putting out an episode just talking to Bob about what he's going to experience, what the future's going to hold. What do you envision for this journey? I mean, how can we predict what's going to come out of it, Bob? But what are you thinking you can possibly experience or transcend on this journey?
You know, I'm really feeling so called to do it. I'm hoping that I'm going to inspire a lot of people to start making healthier choices. You know, to start eating more plants, to start juicing, to start taking better care of themselves. And I think I'm going to meet a lot of great people out there on the road. I think it's, you know, I originally had thought to maybe do it with an RV, and then I kind of rethought it and thought that's not really the full experience that I originally had thought about. So, you know, I'm going to be walking at 3 miles an hour for, you know, 5 months. I think I'm going to get to make a lot of new friends and hopefully inspire them to, you know, to start helping other people take control of their health.
Great. Well, best of luck on that, Bob. We'll be in touch, though.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming on and telling everyone about your journey, because it's such an inspiration. And thank you for being part of Juice Guru. We're honored to have you as part of our tribe.
Yes, thank you, Bob.
Oh, you're welcome, and my pleasure to be on. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks, Bob. And I don't see any more. I can't hear you anymore. Where'd you all go?
This would be a good time, I think, to to close out the webinar, since we see no questions coming in. But you can always, you know, ask questions through email.
Yeah, and again, we will send a link for the program if you're not ready to jump on now. We've got the 48-hour countdown on now. We hope to see you on the other side. And we're going to be providing lots more value coming your way. Stay tuned to your email box for all the different things and announcements we have coming up for Juice Guru. So thank you for being with us.
I'm going to close it out with a video, right?
Oh, yeah. You know, thanks for reminding. What would I do without her? Thanks for being here.
Thank you all.
their existing practices and open juice bars and retreats. Our graduates are creative